Some designer fragrances smell good, but these 5 fragrances right here smell expensive. So if you are building a collection that smells like money without spending niche prices, these 5 will absolutely level you up. So if you want niche level presence without niche prices, stay right here. Let's dive into it. Welcome to Liquid Gold, where we smell expensive and we spend smart. My name is Israel, and I am the luxury fragrance connoisseur. So today I've got 5 designer fragrances that bring serious presence. We are talking about Boss Bottled Absolu, YSLMYSLF, Bad Boy Extreme, Invictus Parfum, and Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP 2015. Let's start with the presentation, shall we? Number 1, we got Hugo Boss Bottled Absolu. This one right here has a grown man's energy. Boss Bottled Absolu opens with incense and leather, and immediately it gets darker than the original Boss line. This is not a fresh, fruity scent. This is a smoky, warm, and almost resinous. Right from the start, at the heart, you get patchouli and myrrh. That's where it turns deep and slightly mysterious. At the base, you get davana and cedarwood. Davana gives it that slightly boozy but almost fruity warm twist. Then we have cedar, and cedar gives that structure that is masculine. That feels like a tailor suit at night. This one is great for fall, it's great for winter, day nights, special events, anniversaries, weddings, graduations, and important social gatherings. And it is a monster performer. It is very mature, and it is smooth and very confident. If you want Boss Bottled, but elevated, darker, and matured, make your move. This is the one. Longevity and projection is totally solid. Projection is strong for the first couple of hours. Then you are left with a nice scent bubble, and it will be noticeable for people around you as you move around. It will last for around 10 hours on your skin and much longer on clothes. This is Boss Bottled Absolu. Number 2, YSLMYSLF. Now, let's switch directions. YSLMYSLF is modern, clean masculinity at its best. At the top, you get a bright Calabrian bergamot that is fresh, clean, and citrusy. At the heart, you get Tunisian orange blossom that makes it very interesting, and it is floral, but it's not feminine. It is smooth and slightly creamy. At the base, you get that ambrofix and patchouli. Ambrofix will give it that modern Ambroxan style. The projection is clean and slightly woody. It is mass appealing, and it is an everyday compliment puller. Great for office settings, dates, casual or formal settings. This is a easy to wear, very safe, polished, and it is a compliment getter. Performance, 8 to 10 hours on skin, much longer on clothes. Projection is strong for 2 hours, and then it becomes a nice scent bubble that people will notice as you move around. This is YSLMYSLF. Number 3, Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Extreme. Now, we get bold with Bad Boy Extreme. This one is sweet, but we are talking a dark sweetness. What you get here is cocoa, tonka bean, which gives it a creamy, chocolatey warmness. But it is not just sweet. Then you get hit with Indonesian patchouli, vetiver, incense, and labdanum. That combination makes it smoky, leathery, and earthy, all underneath all that sweetness. There is also plum and ginger in the mix, adding some richness and spice. This is louder than YSLMYSLF and darker than Invictus Parfum, but more playful than Boss Bottled Absolu. This is a night out fragrance. Great for clubbing, cold weather, date nights, and it is a statement scent. Performance, it is totally solid with this one. You get 8 to 10 hours on skin, much longer on clothes. It projects for the first 2 hours, then you are left with a nice scent bubble. People will definitely smell you as you move around. This is Carolina Herrera's Bad Boy Extreme. Number 4, Rabanne Invictus Parfum. Invictus Parfum opens with marine notes and lavender at the top. It smells to me like Rabanne took aspects of the original Invictus Aqua and Invictus Elixir to come up with this beauty right here. Then you get pink pepper, giving it a sharp sparkle. At the heart, you get that clean, soapy vibe with violet leaf and myrtle. It feels fresh but thicker than the original Invictus due to the much richer DNA from Invictus Elixir that is noticeable in this DNA. Then at the base, you get Cashmerian, you get musk, and sandalwood. It becomes creamy and clean and slightly woody. This one is fresh but more mature than the EDT. Invictus Parfum is great for summer nights, dining out, special occasions, and it is very versatile and mass appealing. Performance, you get 6 to 8 hours on skin and much longer on clothes. Projection is strong for the first hour, hour and a half, and then it becomes moderate. This is Invictus Parfum. Number 5, Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP 2015 version. There has been a new release for 2025 for the new version of the EDP and also the Parfum. Now, let's talk about a classic one, the one EDP. This is my 4th bottle of this baby right here. I love this one, man. This is unbelievable. If you guys can get it, you can get it still at discounters. Okay, so this old version right here is warm, spicy, and seductive. Top notes, you get grapefruit, coriander, and basil. At the heart, you get orange blossom, ginger, and cardamom. And then at the base, you get tobacco, amber, and cedarwood. The tobacco amber combo is what makes this one legendary. It is smooth, slightly sweet, and intimate. This is not loud, but it is very attractive and alluring. This one is not a beast mode fragrance. This is an elegant and refined DNA, but for the modern and sophisticated man that likes to smell apart from the masses. The one is great for fall and winter, day nights, special occasions, professional settings, and also where you want to shine, and you want to be noticed, but without screaming. And yet, you like to be elegant, and be present, and confident. This is pure elegance in a bottle right here. This is Dolce & Gabbana, the one EDP original. Now, Let's compare performances among these 5 fragrances. Best performer, we have Bad Boy Extreme and Boss Bottled Absolu at the top. Most versatile, YSLMYSLF and Invictus Parfum. Best day-night fragrance, Dolce & Gabbana, The One. Most mature, Boss Bottled Absolu. And most mass appealing, YSLMYSLF in first place. There you have it, guys, 5 powerful designer fragrances that deserve a place in your heart and in your shelf. Please comment down below, will you be investing in any of these fragrances, or do you already own some of them? Tell us about your experience. And if you enjoyed this video, click down here for another electrifying video. And I thank you for spending time with me, and I am the Luxury Fragrance Connoisseur. Remember to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much. I will see you soon.